Hey, we're back. We got a fresh new Jesters match. We got Nick Leick Jr. versus the reigning Jester, Nate Laudolff. And we got a Fargo rate for Nick, 409, Nate, 499. Wow, he's right on the edge.
Yeah.
I got Tim Glasheen in the booth with me again. Thank you, Tim, for joining.
Hey, no problem.
And I am Chris G, the voice, or the blue light special, or the annoying guy that talks too much. Whatever you want, I'm good with.
I thought that was Ray.
Well, I think a lot of people have learned to stay clear of Ray if you don't want to debate about something all night. All right, so looks like Nick won the leg, so we're going to go to the rack view here. We are racing to 7. Nick is the challenger. He chose 8 ball, and that is effective. Race to 7. I think it goes up if you do 10 ball, and it goes up a little more if you do 9 ball.
Right.
But today, we're playing 8 ball. Super easy. We all know the rules. BCAPL, cue ball fouls only, all that good stuff. And I'll put the chat over here in case people have some. If they have any questions, you'll be able to see them as well.
Perfect.
Okay, Nick's already sitting down. It's not a good sign.
No. I was watching him practice, and he seemed a little tight in practice.
Yeah. That is one thing about Nick. You know, I'll be honest with you. He does, I think, get a little nervous still, and for good reason. It's not easy to do this.
No.
There you go. So you got your chat right here.
Yep.
You can see we got Dave Peters. Let's go, Nate. 715 pool streaming. That's a 715 area code, I should say. Liked and shared. Appreciate it. Scott Kruger. Liked and shared. Appreciate it. If you were in the last stream and you're wondering about the giveaway, Kendall is going to randomly draw one of the people that shared, and he's going to post that on Facebook. And we'll get a hold of you if you won and get an address or just have you stop down and pick up your T-shirt or whatever it is. A hoodie, I don't even know.
I think it's cool that these streams do help the juniors program here.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main goal, is that if anybody donates money or if the monetary side of really our main channel, Mad Apple Extreme, because this one's not monetized.
Yeah.
We don't have 1,000 subscribers. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if we care, because we might want to put audio on this. We don't want to have any copyright issues. It's a little more open.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
As soon as you monetize something, all of a sudden YouTube really puts the hammer down on you.
See, I'm not a YouTuber in general, so I don't know all that stuff yet.
Oh, it's horrible. Like there's million viewer people out there that walk with cameras and just do things. They walk into a place and they're like, "Oh no, there's music playing," and they have to like run out. You know, because the music, if it plays for like 10 seconds,
yeah,
the artist, well, no, the artist will actually take the money from your video.
Oh, okay.
So we're talking, some of those guys are making thousands of dollars a video.
Right.
You know, 15 seconds of something in the background, and all of a sudden, like Mariah Carey's getting your money. You know, it's a little weird. It's not fun.
Watching this, I mean, this is a key shot right here.
Sure is.
I think he's looking to try and break out and just not quite got what he wanted, I think, out of that.
And I'll tell you, he's got good form.
Yeah.
Good pre-shot routine. He stayed down on his shot. His pendulum was good. One of the benefits of this view is that you can kind of see the player a little bit more. We are going to swap over so you can get a little closer look. So he has stripes. Nate?
Yep.
Okay. First game out of many. What are you guys thinking, Chatline? What's the score going to be?
too close to call.
So you got Pete Beshta. Hi, guys. Liked and shared. Let's go, Nick. Pete really wants that shirt. Winona Potter. Good luck, Nicholas. You got this. And Avenue Auto, Derek Justin. Team Mod. He's one of our moderators.
Cool.
Let's go, Nate Dog. That could go either way because I know Nick is local here. Nate plays more out of Oshkosh.
Right.
Nate's definitely been playing longer.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Nate's been shooting since he was about 13. He's 27 now, so about 14 years there. So really, I mean, Nick's been doing the same, shooting for about 14 years, so pretty even in the experience part. God, that's a place that I haven't thought about in a long time. Nate put on his questionnaire that he used to shoot at the Magnet.
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, that's an old school reference for anybody who knows the Magnet out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Also, I gotta say, Nick put how long he's been playing pool?
14.
See, that's not right because I think Nick really just started taking it seriously and getting some lessons like 2-3 years ago.
There's a difference between shooting in your basement versus now.
Yeah, I mean, if I like said, oh, the game that I played with my mom in a bar 28 years ago was the beginning of my career, I mean, it would look pretty bad.
Exactly. I'd almost have to say at this point, then in that aspect, I'm shooting for 3 years experience versus the 30 plus with you, including everything else.
Correct. Yeah, and you were right. There is a difference. You get some training, you start following through, you do the fundamentals in the pre-shot routine, and whoa.
Well, he got an overstroke on that.
Little steroid, a little adrenaline, kind of pumping through that muscle.
Still a rough rack.
Nate just snapped third place yesterday at Charlie's.
Nice.
Avenue Auto saying a 7-3 Nate for a final score. Wow, he's drilling them. He's not getting great cue ball position, but he's drilling them.
Well, whatever gives him confidence. Although, I mean, that 8-ball still worries me for both players a little bit.
Well, yeah, even if he makes his 3, what is he going to do with the 4? You got to think ahead here a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like too hard bank.
Oh, wow. The 4 might go on the side there.
Yeah, it might.
Nice try, Nick. I get it, man. You're going all out. First game, just, shoot it all.
All in.
Now, this 10 ball's not going to be easy. This is going to be a challenge.
Yeah. And that's one shot right now in my game I got to work on is those rail runners.
Yeah, and what do you do with the 8? It looks like, is he going to try to break that up now? I mean, that's going to be tough.
Or I think if you get on that left-hand side, otherwise you could leave yourself for the 8.
Wow, he hit that real nice, but...
Oh, great shot, but no reward.
Man, you can't play a better save on yourself.
Oh, trust me, I have.
Yeah, so have I. But right now, today, this moment,
right.
Nate really basically gave Nick some life on this.
You almost
this
got
ride.
2-railed this.
Yeah, I mean, the 3's in the way.
Yeah.
You might be able to put a little bit of right on it, but that side pocket's kind of just right in your face.
And the thing is I mean, for me on 2-rail shots, just because the way the English cancels out on that second rail a little bit, it's almost easier.
2-rail isn't a bad idea here, just to get a hit. Uh-oh.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got to say now, Tim?
Yeah, I got nothing other than let's see the next trick.
Yeah. Well, we'll check out the replay on that kick shot. 1 rail cuts it perfectly. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Nice shot there, Nate. Yeah, so like you said, now for the next trick.
Right.
So what is he doing? 1 rail, carom, off the 4, in the side? Not a bad attempt. And he scratched. So Nick's got to breathe.
Yeah. just breathe. Take things here one shot at a time.
Yeah, you have to get out here. If you don't get out here with ball in hand, the match isn't going to look good for you. So you really need to
this
settle
first
down.
shot, I mean, it's like, don't overcomplicate it.
Right. Keep it simple. Now I'm looking at this myself, and I gotta shoot the 3 first.
I do too. Three balls side, and then just take the 4 then nice and smooth. Set yourself for the 8, either to the upper right corner or to the side.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't want to do something weird here.
Like this.
So see, he should know already what the easiest pattern is here.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm thinking about it too. I really don't like taking the 4 first.
I don't either.
That's too much cue ball movement. You'd have to go 2 rails, come around.
Right.
And if you hit it wrong, you can scratch.
He's 4's not a bad key ball here to get on the 8.
Let's see where he leaves it. I think he's taking the right shot. All right, he draws it back. I mean, that's a lot of cue ball movement again. You know, that worked out pretty good. You put a little bottom left on this, you're going to be shooting the 8 right in the side, or if he hits it soft, okay. He didn't get the action he was looking for.
Yeah, but, you know, he's got a decent angle here. I mean,
where do you like this?
I like the side personally.
It's a brain teaser.
It's whichever shot you're most comfortable with at this point.
Wow. He answered that question.
Yes, with authority.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That was amazing. All right, let's take a look at that. He just puts draw on this, hits it
and
as hard as he can, and drills it.
The draw was the right thing to do here.
Well, you don't want to scratch.
Right.
Bam. He even maybe had a little bit of right English on it by mistake. Hey, you know what? First game goes to Nick. With authority, as you said.
Right.
I like that. I mean, he basically took that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it could have been so much easier with ball in hand and 3 balls in the middle of the table. And he showed us that he's not afraid of a challenge. I would have missed that 8. I'll tell you right now, I would have gotten nervous. I would have probably decelerated on the draw. The 8 would have rattled. I probably would have scratched. I can tell you right now, that shot would not be good for me.
See, and for me personally, the way my game's going right now, I have felt more confident in the side.
Yeah, right. Just tap it in.
Actually, no, I would just shot it with a low bottom.
Yeah.
Just shoot nice and smooth, low bottom.
Right. Cruise it over to the side, have the cue ball go back and forth long ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Well, hey, Winona. Good job, Nick. Push the 3 into the 15, Avenue Auto. I don't know what that must have been earlier.
Yeah.
Probably completely missed it myself. So there's a lot of balls on the table here, and there's some clusters. He's working through. He does have stripes, right? He made 1. Okay, so Nate's got solids here. Not a real good starter shot.
No great starter shot. And then, I mean, even after that, I mean, both him and Nick have to work on that 4 and 14. Or, I mean, I'm thinking wrong. No, I said that right, 14.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it's tough to tell on the TV. Like the 15, I still get confused with the 11.
Yeah.
A little bit. So, does he have the Avenue Auto shirt on?
Yes.
Shameless advertising plug by Mr. Derek. Well done. By the way, if you're looking for a used car, I'd tell you where to go, but he hasn't sponsored the stream yet. Not even $1.
So if it's not even $1, I mean, does that mean you can't let him get his 2 cents in then, huh?
He can say whatever he wants to say, but I'm not going to help him out anymore. I used to drive people to his front door, but, you know. Got to get some sponsorships here. Make you a deal. $5 for every mention of Avenue Auto in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Nate is sponsored? Let me guess. I wonder if Nate has his backer in the chat here. Maybe the backer's name is Avenue Auto.
Maybe.
I mean, I got to say, Nate's shooting great so far. I
Yeah.
mean, he's running into trouble here, but he's making the balls. He's not overhitting. He's staying down
Nice
on
and
the
smooth.
shot. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to be said about staying nice and smooth.
He's
Do you
playing.
Derek says, do you take checks? If they cash,
Yeah. I mean, as long as they're good checks.
yeah. Good old Derek, Justin, Avenue Auto. He's got 7 different aliases as well, so it's really tough. I don't even know what his real last name is.
No idea.
I mean, he is a used car salesman.
So does that mean he can sell anything
He could sell ice
to an Eskimo?
to an Eskimo. I was thinking something in the desert. It would melt too fast, but I'd still buy it, and I'd pay double for it. Only if Derek was selling it, though. No, he's actually got a really good lineup. They hand pick the vehicles, and
Okay.
then they fix them on site.
Nice.
And I was like, "Can you just get me like this or that?" He's like, "We're not buying tons of them. We're just hand picking
Right.
the ones we know are." So it's pretty cool.
Well, it sounds like he's great on the customer service and things too. He tries to find something that goes for that person.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, like I was looking for a vehicle for my daughter, and he found, I don't know, it was like a Camry or something.
Yeah.
You know, those things last forever.
God.
We didn't end up going that route because Mark West
Mm-hmm.
changed his mind about a RAV4 that he was selling.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a funny story. He said he was selling a RAV4. I said, I'll buy it. He said,
Yeah.
okay. And then he said, oh, I have a family member that's interested, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to sell it to you. And he went and got it detailed, cleaned, brakes, all the stuff. And then the parents of his niece or whatever were like,
Yeah.
no, we don't want it.
Oh wow.
And then he calls me back and he's like, all right, I'll give you a discount. And I did all this work because I did kind of, you know, when I agreed to sell it to you first.
Mhm.
And I got to tell you, Mark West is a stand-up guy.
He really is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, and it's family.
yeah.
You know, like if you were going to sell the car and your family did say we needed it, you'd do it to anybody.
Right.
You know, you'd be like, it's not like I put money down on it.
No.
And it worked out great for me.
Nice.
Those cars
Well,
last
that's
forever.
interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be a long rack.
Yeah, I mean, there was a saying that I heard a long time ago as far as Toyotas go. You can abuse them for about 150 to 200,000 miles, but you take care of them, you go 500,000 like nothing.
Yeah. I mean, so far so good. And she's just, she's 19 and she drives everywhere. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was in. All right. So both these guys are just waiting for something to open up here. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the 11 and the 1 stopping the show here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Derek says he's had 7 just here in Wisconsin on those aliases.
7 aliases or 7 vehicles?
Maybe.
Yeah. We will never know. I'm looking for a 2-door Wrangler. Little old,
Mm-hmm.
but kept up. Not rusty. Something I can work on.
Right, right.
Maybe an old Ford truck. You know, something like that. Not old like 90s. Like 80, early 80s, late 70s.
Oh, those would be nice.
Yeah. You know, if you could find one with decent frame, I don't care if the
Mhm.
body's all dented up.
Hey, Derek, find me an early 70s Cutlass.
He might be able to. He goes to the auctions. Old 80s Cutlass.
70s.
70s.
Early 70s. That was my first car.
V8.
350 Rocket.
Wow.
I should have gotten into a lot more trouble than what I did.
Well, back then they didn't really, things were a little more lenient, especially out in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember getting pulled over in some of the counties up north,
Yeah.
as a teenager, and you got a lot of warnings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, probably shouldn't have,
Right.
but they're not trying to ruin your life because you had an ice house beer.
Right. I'm just
You know?
shocked that I never got pulled over in that car.
Yeah, how did you not?
I don't know.
Wow, yeah, you must have been going like 90 at all times.
A few times at 90, and then I mean I remember one time I'm cruising down Double O towards French from Little Chute towards French Road, and I see a car coming up, and I'm like, yeah, I better slow down. That might be a cop.
And it was?
Yes.
Yeah, good intuition. Oh, look at Derek's been looking for a 70s Cutlass for 3 years, probably for himself.
Yeah, I could see that. Even a nice one isn't cheap on those.
Yeah, I have a $700 budget for the vehicle. I want it to be perfect, and I have $700. Make it happen. I don't know. It's tough when you're older because the
Yeah.
cars aren't worth what they're selling for. It's like especially
You're
the
buying
used
it at
ones.
that point for nostalgia, for something like
Well,
that.
it's unbelievable. Like a rusty old truck would have been like $400,
Right.
$500 10 years ago, 15
Mhm.
years ago. Now they're 40 grand
Right.
because they're classics.
Right.
Give me a break.
Well, that loosens things up a bit. And still keeps it rough for Nick.
Yeah. It's tough. Got to break up that 8. If you're going to get out here, the 8's got to get out and about.
Kind of looking at this, I almost want to take that 9 set for the 13 and hopefully break up the cluster when shooting that 13.
Yeah, that could work. Uh-oh. Kind of lost the cue ball there a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like taking that 14 first.
I am shooting the 11 into the 1, making the 1.
Yeah,
Just play it safe. Because you're not going to win if your stuff's all congested, and Nate's not going to break up the 8.
no.
So your best bet is to get that 11 out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he went for that same
I
route.
like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I mean, that still keeps those 2 solids on the
same
clustered.
concept. Yeah. He could use the 9 to break out the 11
Mm-hmm.
or the 8.
This particular game's going to be a game of patience.
It just depends. Yeah, you're actually 100% right, because whoever has the least amount of patience is just going to start banking and breaking things up, and they're probably going to lose.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at this. There is a way to get out here, but you almost have to. It's going to be hard to get perfect on that one ball.
I don't like trying to get out here.
No, I suppose. I mean, with the 8.
It's a game of percentages, right? So
Right.
if you make 2-3 more of your balls and you still can't win, you're going to be in trouble.
Right, and this is exactly where you're talking here, because if he makes this 1 and tries to hold it for the 2,
Yeah, like what's
I
he gonna
think
do,
you
back
try
and
and break.
forth?
I think right now you try and break this out and then maybe hopefully get lucky for a bank on that 2 ball. And
He just gambled,
right,
hoping something would crash into the 2. Or maybe
and
the cue
then
ball.
there's no good angle here for to really hit that 2 decent.
Well, I'm not going to knock
to make
the play.
it
Right.
to make it.
Correct. Yeah.
This is an extremely low percentage shot.
Right, you are, Cotton. You ever see Dodgeball?
Yeah.
I aspire to be that level of commentator. I don't think Nate's real worried about Nick yet.
No.
He's seeing Nick just kind of firing on, everything. Look at that, though.
Great hit. And
That
ties
worked
them up.
out really well. Yeah.
Now-
Unbelievable.
Now, if I was Nick, it's a safety time. Put the cue at the opposite end of the table.
I'm making funny faces at Mason. Make his conversation awkward. Hey, you got to find ways to have fun in the booth.
Exactly.
If anybody wants to buy a bunch of blue bobbers for us, I believe we're available and willing. Just call the front desk and make sure there's lots of blueberries. Sounds refreshing, actually.
Never had those.
It's a good locally brewed
Okay.
ale, I think.
Okay.
And then they put frozen blueberries in it, and they float. They bob up
Oh,
and
wow.
down. Yeah. So when you drink it, you get a little, superfood snack at the end.
Sure. Now, if I was a drinking man,
Yeah,
that
you don't
sounds great.
drink, but that's cool because
Right.
then I'll drink both.
Yeah, that works.
I've got about 6-7 more hours in this booth, so I got time to sober up.
In the booth or out of the booth?
Well, hopefully in the booth, and then maybe a little bit after, and then yeah, you got to judge
Yeah.
your condition after that. All right, okay, playing a little chess here.
Yep.
So what do we got? We got about 85 viewers divided by 4 minus 5. Yeah, that's about right.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you all. Make sure you share, and I don't really care if you like it. I mean, if you don't have to like it, but sharing it and subscribing, all that good stuff really helps.
But I like being liked.
Well, if you like Mr. Glasheen's voluntary assistance up here, well, actually, he's getting prime rib, I think.
I'm not sure yet what I'm getting,
Yeah,
but
he's thinking
it's
about
gonna
it.
be something good.
He's got 3 hours to think about what he's going to get out of this scratch kitchen, be it a ribeye
Hmm.
or prime rib with some au jus.
That actually sounds good too.
It is the special today, I believe. All right, so Avenue says push 12, take the foul. Yeah, a little cluster up. You could probably still get away with a safe just bumping the 2 as well, though.
Yeah.
But you're not improving your situation, though. So what's the point? See, that's a
Yeah.
sellout.
Right there.
Should be able to get out from here. The 12 goes in the upper right, the 9 and the 11 go on the upper left.
Yep. And take the combo first because then you can use the
Correct.
12 to get on the ace. I mean the ace.
Correct. Yeah, you take the combo and play shape on the 12. And then you got backup plan, right?
Right.
This way,
There's so many other things that can happen.
well, he might be okay,
But
right?
he's
gonna,
fine.
He's going to bump the 2 here. So if the 9 stays put,
That's the key. The 9's got to stay put.
and it did, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, he's proving us wrong twice now.
He probably is a little better at judging combos than I
Yeah.
am. I sometimes lose that first ball.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. 2-0. Race to 7. Nick Leick Jr. is up. I got to get some camera work going on here. What? Freaking slipping.
We've been gabbing.
It's, let's see what I got here. Oh, is that Larry Ryder? No. What do we got here? I think we got Nick's parents here, always supporting.
That is one good playing family. Well, that's definitely losing the cue.
Yeah, I felt it hit the booth.
I think he was trying too hard to get a better spread that time.
Agreed. Take a look here. We got a lot of people here. We got Nick's fan club over there on the right, I believe. Oh, that's Morgan.
Yep.
That's Nate's fan club.
Okay.
I think they're sharing a table over there.
Nice.
Nick's parents are over there on the right as well. You got Damon's mom and looks like Mason and Susie Quall. Got a lot of people out here today for the Sunday 8-ball tournament.
Yeah. That's been a pretty nice drawing tournament for a while now.
Oh, it just never stops.
I mean,
You know, people show up.
even like right now, we're in kind of that off-season thing where people aren't doing a lot of shooting, going on vacation and such, and we're still pulling 30s.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, even myself, when I've tried to run tournaments in the past, I've had issues filling like a 40-person tournament.
Yeah,
And every Sunday they seem to get 40 here just
right.
organically. Look at that. Double stripe. It's gonna have a little challenge with the 9, the 14, the 13,
Right.
even the 10. This is not who's breaking these. Oh, this
Nick's
flew
broke
the
all
ball.
3 so far.
Yeah. So Nick's got to work on his break. If I could tell him anything for advice, would be to square
Ooh.
up the ball and take it down a notch.
Yep.
You know, just get a good solid hit.
A little looser on the grip too.
Yeah, loosen up. Don't, wedge up on the stick. He's probably tensing up a little bit.
Right. Just like when you're shooting a draw shot.
Yeah. Keep it smooth. Follow through. Act like the cue ball is like 2 feet further than it is and just go straight through it. But it's more important to hit the ball square
Exactly.
than it is to hit it as hard as you can.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't get that. He might have had 2 balls drop, a good spread. Cue ball might have been somewhere in the center.
Right.
But instead, he's trying to go as hard as he can hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 3 breaks in a row. It's failed. It's failed.
Right.
Yeah. So
And I get so many people, like when I break, I've got a monster heart power break in there.
you do. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm actually taking power off sometimes on those just because I lose too much to control.
Well, that's the thing. The more you practice your break, the easier it's going to get
Mm-hmm.
to hit harder. Take it from like any of the pros.
Right.
The pros aren't doing full speed breaks.
No.
They're
It may look like it.
well, I mean, okay, so they're giving them a lot of weird rules now. They're like
Yeah.
9 on the spot and all this weird
Right.
stuff. So they're doing cut breaks and they're trying to make the 9 off the rail and stuff. That's different, but they're still not hitting them that hard. So
No.
Corey Dooley is the master at hitting like a medium stroke shot into a break and being able to run multiple racks. And Bergman too. Bergman, I see
Oh,
run
yeah.
like 16 racks that way. So
And it's about consistency at that point.
exactly. If the hardest shot is the break and you can figure that out, the rest should just be cue ball control and rolling balls in.
That is a great safety.
Yeah, you can't get much out of that.
Maybe the one, but that's a tough cut. I actually, what I like doing here is if you can just float the cue ball down the table. A little late now, but I would have done a return safe with.
I don't mind tempting them because
Yeah.
this needs to get broken up.
Yeah.
I'll give you every straight and shot possible so that you break this stuff up,
Exactly.
and then I'm playing safe if I have to, or I'm running out. And then you're sitting in your chair wondering what happened. So Mark Bell said Friday night is still doing great. That's the Friday 10-ball tournament. It's probably our second largest tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have Monday 9-ball, which is, I would say, might be the most laid back.
It really
tournament
is.
We have. We're talking to each other. I mean, it's still serious pool. Like if someone wants to be serious, you
Right.
sit quietly in your chair and you're a good sport. But people are having a couple drinks. They're sharking a little, maybe having some fun. Only if allowable on both sides. But it's just a little more relaxed.
Right.
It's 9-ball. Oh my goodness! I don't think that hit the ball.
Nope. So speaking of 9-ball, I mean, it's been a while, but I actually cashed in the last 9-ball tournament.
Oh yeah.
I took
Congratulations.
4th out of 18. So
That's
I mean,
nice.
and if that's our weakest tournament, and we're pulling 18 on a weekday.
Yeah, 9-ball kind of fluctuates. 8-ball Sundays, 1 p.m. here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard in Appleton, Wisconsin. Always pulls 30 to 45 players. And then we've got Fridays, probably somewhere around 20,
Right.
14 to 24 average,
Yep.
which is fine because it's a Friday. You don't want to, you want to play, but you don't want to be here till 2 in the morning.
Exactly.
Some people do, but.
Well,
So you got customers, date night, tables are being rented. We can't just take all of the tables. There's a lot going
Right.
on with Friday.
I mean, it all depends on how much aiming fluid you are putting
Yeah.
in your system.
Yeah, I tend to not do any. I don't like to. If say I have a good night,
Yeah.
I got to give that to the aiming fluid.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it to the aiming. No,
There's certain people though that I
Yeah.
mean, I see them relax more when they shoot when they have 1 or 2 at least.
that is true. I mean, maybe a good old shot of whiskey or something, just to settle you down,
Yeah.
before your first match. Mark's goal on Friday is to scare everybody away so that Friday has no more people coming. Oh, no, that's not what he said. It said be done by midnight, no later. I'm just playing, Mark.
Good luck with that, Mark.
I mean, I think he's getting it done.
Yeah.
It's just tough because I've run
Yeah.
Fridays and you can't use all the tables.
No.
I mean, customers it's Friday night.
Right.
I mean, think about it. Young couple.
Mhm.
Where do you want to go? Movie theater. Not so cool.
No.
Maybe too intimate first date. Maybe you want to
Right.
be out and about. Listen to some music. Go to a bar and just drink. No. Bowling. And that's like 80s. There's
Right.
like too many fat weirdos there.
Oh,
So where
thanks
do
a
you
lot.
go?
I resemble that remark sometimes. I used to be a bowler.
You go to a pool hall
Right.
with a scratch kitchen. It's a great date idea. But if we fill all the tables, they
Mhm.
come in and we say there's no table available.
Right.
They try that 2 or 3 times. They don't come back.
Right. And I've heard that from people. I mean, one of the knocks is that we're almost too busy at times here.
Yeah, that can be. Yeah, Mark says it's working so far. He does a race to 3 on both sides. The winner and the loser, the A and the B, whatever you want to call it. And he's been getting done by midnight. So,
Cool.
Well done. That's not bad. 5 hours for a full tournament.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of those people don't split. So sometimes you got to deal with
Right.
like a double dip. It's been a while since I've seen someone get up on the table like that.
Yeah.
Successful?
No success on that one.
No. Well, he didn't leave us solid. So what am
Well,
I
that
doing
is
here?
true.
I'm gonna bump the 5 and make the 9 and play a return save.
Yep.
There you go.
Just like that.
It's a little unlucky the 5 moved down the rail, but
But
it's okay.
even so,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a makeable shot.
tough shot on the 10 now, and then, I mean, it's doable, but then you still got to wrestle with the 8 at the end.
I mean, this is what he's looking at, right? It's definitely not a lot going on.
Oh.
He kind of moved into my sight there. So is he going for the side here?
No, well,
Kind of a 2-way.
yeah.
Get the ball out there. Don't put it in nowhere land.
Now, if I'm Nick, I still leave that 4 alone.
Yeah,
the
see,
patience
I bet
game
you
a little.
Nick's going to bank the 5. This is a mistake, in my opinion. Okay. He
Good
did
play.
not.
Good play.
He did not. Good job, Nick. You're maturing as a 400. Nick, if Nick is starting to play safeties and see these strategic moves without getting too impatient, he should easily
Right.
be a 500.
easily.
And that's really the difference between a 400 and a 500.
Yeah. I saw a big improvement once I started getting the hang of the safety play.
Yeah, I mean, I said this before, you get the Color and Money soundtrack playing in your head, you think you're going to just bank your way out of it, and usually 80% of the time you sell out.
9 balls for bangers. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, balls in a stick. It's not that difficult. All right, what do we got here? Nick's got to think about this one. You know what? I might bump the 4 here and play a safe.
Yeah.
Just
I
kind
could
of
see
open
that.
that up a little bit because, right now he's just moving the 5 around, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not getting him anywhere. Nate's going to do the same thing now.
Yeah, and at some point you
You want? You want to
Yeah,
let
I'll
Morgan
pop
in for a
out.
little? Grab
I'll go
a
grab-
soda. Yeah.
grab a
I
drink.
want to come in a little bit. You don't have to do it right now.
Come in. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
All right, sounds good.
Enjoy.
Enjoy your fiance shooting. All right.
All right. So, Nate's down 2. Why
Yeah,
should-
he is down. I just gave him the pep talk. I said, let's get it together.
Does that work?
I feel like it makes him a little bit more nervous,
Yeah.
but a lot of safes. He's just playing strategic right now.
You're a little nervous yourself.
I'm a little nervous,
I can
yeah.
tell. So I should tell everybody. This is Morgan,
Hi, guys.
Nate's fiance.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Yep. I got
And
a lot of family watching, so I just want to give a shout out to all of them. Thanks for supporting our guy.
And I think there's quite a bit of Nate support in the chat.
Does it look like it?
Well,
Let's
we
take
got
a peek.
Derek.
Oh, yeah,
Avenue
Derek.
Auto.
And he's got the Avenue Auto, shirt
He's
on today
sponsored.
too. Yeah, for
So-
state.
Did he pay for Nate's entry fee?
I don't know.
Because that's not
Maybe.
a good sponsorship. If it's just a free T-shirt, right?
I don't know. I feel like Derek maybe.
Yeah.
He
well,
seems like that. He could do that.
We'll leave it alone.
Derek, if you want to comment and tell us if you did or not,
Oh.
it'd be cool.
Great hit on the 5. So they're playing this strategic back and forth, but Nick is not seeing the bigger picture here. He's just moving a ball around. Nate's moving a ball around. Now, one of them has to play a safe and break up.
Their stuff out.
Right.
Yeah. Who's going to be first?
That might do something.
Oh. Well,
Not bad. Now, I don't know if the 14 goes in the upper right. This is a tough one. Now, if Nick goes 3-0, you're really going to start getting nervous, probably. What's the next pep talk?
next pep talk is Morgan's getting in the booth. So here I am. I kind of said, I'll let you have your space.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I said, all right, I'm going to check. Is there anyone in the booth? Sorry, whoever the gentleman I kicked
Oh,
out.
Tim. No,
Sorry, Tim.
Tim's volunteering, and this is his second time doing it, and he's great. So, but he doesn't mind,
Okay.
It's kind of it's tough to sit up here for so long. So anytime anyone wants to get up, you're like, sure.
I like this view, and I like that it's kind of quiet.
It is. You're closed up from everybody in the
Hey, I
place.
do want to tell you my name is Morgan, in case you
I did
forgot.
say that.
Last week, you did not. You struggled, so
I
I was just
did.
giving you some crap.
It's been many, many years.
No, it has
since
not.
we did the
I've seen you often.
match. Well, my brain doesn't work anymore. I don't know.
No, I'm just teasing you from last week. I
It
went back
makes
and
me
watched
feel
it.
bad.
It's okay. You can't remember everyone's name.
No. And then to find out, I thought you guys were already married. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you just don't know.
Oh, right.
You guys are out of Oshkosh. I don't see you enough out here.
We are out of Oshkosh, yeah. Yep.
If you come down for a 9-ball tournament once in a while, I would definitely
You know,
remember everybody's name.
I want to shoot a 9-ball. I want to
Monday.
get out here and shoot.
Just
Mondays?
Monday.
When?
Yeah. 7 p.m. Mondays. 9-ball. 8-ball's on Sunday, and
Yeah.
Friday has 10-ball. But I know you guys do your thing at varsity because you're closer.
Well, Nate shoots at Charlie's on Monday nights with actually Derek and a whole squad.
That might not work then.
Yeah, but he doesn't shoot every week, so
If you're bored,
would that be fun?
it's
Ooh.
something different. Yeah, this is going to be tricky.
Yeah.
See, I think Nick maybe lost his patience. Yeah.
You know, once it becomes a safety battle, oh,
He got a good
he
hit.
did get a good hit.
And Nate's got to
Opened.
shoot the 10.
Yeah, he's got some balls open now.
This could be it. Shoot the 10. Have it come off the rail. You got some options. He's not going for the side, really? Maybe. Okay.
He does like his side pockets.
You know what? It's probably
It's a
wider than I
confidence thing in
thought.
there.
Just tap
Nice.
it in.
Oh yeah, I'm probably not supposed to be one-sided on this.
No, I mean, I think people have to understand.
Support everyone.
Yeah, this is Morgan. This is Nate's fiance, and she supports Nate. That's okay.
You know, and it's kind of weird seeing Nick because Nick is actually his twin brother's name too. So it's like, oh, it's Nick and Nate
It
battling.
is tough
It's
with
weird.
two N's,
It's a
four
weird.
letter. Yeah, I'm getting
And the
mixed up.
L's. What
Yeah,
in the
I know,
world?
I know. It's like Bizarro Land.
This is Bizarro Land.
Oh,
Here we
look at
go.
that shot. Uh-oh. That is...
Oh, is
I
he
don't
gonna
know.
jump?
Unless
Mhm.
unless there's an opening there, which
Ah,
I don't think there is.
I don't either. It doesn't look like it, but
Take
we
a
could
look
be
at
wrong.
this.
Yeah, let's take a peek. Ooh,
Maybe shoot it all the way down.
ooh, that's a nice angle.
Yeah, if he get out of the way. There we go.
What's
Here,
he doing?
we'll take a
Oh,
look.
he's jumping. Yep.
We'll give you guys the full view here. You can see the pre-shot routine, the jump cue, you should be able to see the elevation of the cue ball here. Now, if he jumps this,
Uh-huh.
there's not a lot of love for where the cue ball is going to go.
Right.
So, one problem at a time.
Yep, I would imagine, you know. Got 6 pockets to work with.
Well,
Hmm.
he pretty much set Nick up for a possible boom boom, but I could see Nick overthinking this a little bit. Okay, all right. Not the best position. But I'll tell you what, Nick's been shooting his way out of all of these.
Yeah. Is this his first time shooting in the Jesters?
No.
Or where are we at with
He's
this?
done this a couple of times.
Ah, so he knows the pressure.
It's been tough. Wow.
Ooh.
I gotta say, man, Nick is coming around. He usually gets a little nervous,
Okay.
and then he just starts winging at balls. And then we've had, and I'm not trying to bring up old stuff for you, Nick, but he's improved a lot. Somehow, between the last time he was here and this time, he shouldn't be a 4
All
or
right,
9 anymore.
let's see how this break is now.
Yeah, this has been brutal.
Because that's
Oh my
that's
goodness.
a little bit of brutal, little practice on the break. Maybe, you know, checking that rack a little bit better. Oh, we got Mason here chilling in the corner.
Yep, Mason and Damon's mom, Brooke. See, I just forget names. I forget names. It's not just
me.
you. Yeah, it's like the older you get, you know.
Oh, we got Derek commenting here. The contract included a gag order. Sorry, guys.
The contract. Oh, I see. The sponsorship, maybe,
Oh,
or
it's
maybe
a better break.
I don't know. I've got a lot of jokes with that
I
statement.
don't know.
I'm
not gonna. We're not gonna elaborate.
envelope. That's our topic switcher. I mean, we all know Derek. He's a nice guy. Maybe too nice.
Derek. He's cool.
He is cool. He's got lots of confidence. His Fargo rate for confidence is 800.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
You
I'm
see him
amazed.
run around that table once in a while. He gets all jacked. We love you, Derek.
I don't know. That's what a lot of people are missing is just that confidence. Look at this. You know, I'm
Don't
okay
breathe.
with that.
Don't breathe over there.
So you're gonna start getting nervous. We're gonna have to get you a drink or something. There you go.
Who's this?
I don't know. What is that? Is that a blue bobber?
What's that for?
Hey!
On the mic or something.
Can you
Yeah.
Something night sent it to you.
can you give me a drink?
What you need?
Strawberry margarita. Tell the bartender it's for the lady with the blue lips. She'll know exactly. Thank you.
Hey, that's awesome. So, okay, who bought this? Mike?
Yeah. Where'd you get this drink from?
I begged for it in chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, if anybody out there wants to buy a blue bobber, I'll be here all night. And I'm waiting for the stream of blue bobbers to just keep
See,
on coming to the
I don't
window.
like beer.
But this is good.
If anyone wants to buy me a margarita, I do like margaritas a whole lot.
I think we can manage that.
I just ordered it.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to work that out. Uh-oh. Avenue Auto is talking about Velcro on his glove. I don't know what you're talking about. Patrick, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that you? They're referring to you?
Yeah.
Like you, Chris G?
Yeah.
I almost said green.
Yeah, I know it's confusing.
That's not what I meant to say.
No, Chris Green,
Can you pronounce your last name for me?
Guntanis.
I knew it was like G-U.
Guntanis. Well, just G. It's fine.
Yeah.
I no
Chris
offense
G.
there. My whole life, nobody can pronounce my name.
Aw. Do you know how to pronounce my last name? Because no one usually knows how to pronounce that either.
I'm not even going to try.
Pedro. Hi, Pedro. Welcome to the chat.
Nate can shake it off.
Mhm.
Sure can.
Yeah. He just maybe wants to play like all possible games here, just like last week.
Well, I think what happens is Nick gets a little jump on you, and then maybe the last few games are going to be tougher for him. So we're going to have to see how this goes. I mean, I don't see Nick winning 7-0. I don't. I mean, I'm not trying to. This
And
is
if
an
he does,
unbiased.
I'll applaud.
Well, it's not a diss. Like, I have
No.
faith in both of these players, and I know Nate can play. So he's not done. He's coming around.
Yeah, he's got a lot of his balls open here now. It's
Okay, so the
Give him a
Velcro
shot.
thing, long story short, that was Mika Immonen in a pro match. Someone was shooting a ball, and he was, like, unvelcroing his glove and sharked one of the players. And Ray argued forever that that's not a shark. And everyone in the world knew it was a shark. Like, he gets fidgety, he starts drinking water, velcros his glove, starts moving around. I'm
like,
telling
look
you.
at me.
Yeah, watch next time. One of the most sharky players, Mika Immonen. Sorry, buddy, if you're ever listening, but uh-oh, we got Susie Quall. She's never wanted to get in the booth, so I should go to a better view here before everybody starts getting pissed.
For real. Come on.
I'm
There we
slipping.
go.
Someone
Much better.
brought me a drink, and I forgot to do my job. All right. So who bought it? So Kevin, I think, was the bartender, brought a drink over and said it was Mike.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
I
Mark?
maybe wasn't paying that close attention.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you. So whoever it was, thank you.
Shout out to you.
And if you want to buy a strawberry margarita for Morgan, she'll take it.
I will not deny a margarita any day.
Who's driving? Nate.
Maybe Nate.
Good answer.
He's the one shooting pool, you know. Sunday fun day.
Poor Tim. Tim's sitting outside the door like a lost puppy that got kicked out.
Oh, I did. I mean, I literally did kind of come in and was like, bro,
No,
let me get in there.
We needed it. We needed it because I think we were kind of going a little back and forth on some off-topic stuff, and you kind of.
I mean, we kind of
brought
are
us back.
too a little bit.
but we're focusing
All right,
on the game.
let's focus in on the game
All right, this is how I focus in on the game, though.
by having a sip of your blue babber.
Oh, it's good
Nate's
stuff.
playing safes again. All right.
Vincent, me. I'm thinking that was Vincent. That
Vince who?
Vincent S. Me, he said.
Who is Vincent S?
I think that's Schroeder.
I don't think I know who that is.
Well, I think he's the one that bought the drink.
Oh,
So I'll
that's
stick
nice.
with that. So if you get a
Ooh.
margarita and it's from Vince, then we know. Hope you got a big credit card there, because I think we're in here till 8 p.m. And I forgot the juniors need money too. Every beer you
want
buy,
to donate,
$1
feel free.
goes to the juniors fund. I'll make that happen. Yeah, Vincent.
Ooh.
Thank you, Vincent.
Oof.
Man, he went around 3 rails, didn't touch a ball.
You know, don't you hate when that happens?
Happens more often than
It
you
does.
think.
It really does.
Especially when you're trying to hit something.
You're like, how many balls are on the table?
So this should be it. I'm going to say it
You
right
know,
now.
can you not put that out there yet? Just
I think that you can't be superstitious when it comes down to this. Why do you hit it so hard? All right. So Morgan's superstitious. She
I
thinks
am
that there's a
superstitious.
commentator's curse.
I'm literally superstitious as all can be.
I think
Do you see why I am?
uh
Because I'm usually right. I don't know if
okay.
that's just a woman thing or my witch instinct.
maybe
but
it's your
maybe.
negativity
that
that
he can't
actually
hear
caused
me.
him to maybe how do you know he doesn't have an earbud in?
Because they probably decided that at the beginning, and they said no headphones.
We've had people listen to the commentary while they were playing. That's really
How
awkward.
distracting is that?
What is
Maybe your negativity did that.
I didn't
throw it
have
back at
anything
you.
negative.
You were being negative about me.
Oh, about you being negative.
Yeah.
Negative about you being negative, about the negative commentator's curse, somehow a triple reverse.
All right. Where do you think he's gonna go with this one?
Side.
Yeah.
All day.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
All day.
I can tell you're nervous.
Oh,
Oh, that looks like a
do
strawberry
you have a
margarita.
straw? All right, cool. It does look like one.
Salt around the rim.
Nope, sugar. All right.
There
Good
we
job,
go.
Nate. We got your first one in. They say the first one's the hardest one and the last. So
First and the last.
you know, I only said that because somebody said that last week in the commentary, and I went back and listened. So thought I'd be like a pro at doing this.
I think
I practiced.
that's pretty common knowledge.
I don't need change, thank you.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I'm a nice
Wow.
person.
We got a big tipper here, ladies and
Big
gentlemen.
tipper.
I mean, he did make multiple trips to the booth. He does deserve something. I'll have to hit him up after.
So you're saying I tip for your beer? You're welcome.
Well, no, I'm going to tip too. But the,
All
but
right.
the chance of him actually not being here when I get out of the booth might just work out in my favor, so I might not have to tip. No, I try to take care of
Oh,
everybody.
what do we got? Pedro saying.
Pedro, you can read it.
Just started watching recently. Am I supposed to read out loud?
Yeah,
Oh,
unless there's
but
something
does
bad
Nick
in there.
regularly pick up before finishing the stroke? I'm just curious. I've done it plenty of times. God knows. LOLZ.
Nick gets a little tense, and
Let's.
his pre-shot routine kind of falls apart. And is like,
Nate's very good at the
He is.
pre-shot routine.
I
do
did
we got?
compliment him already on that.
Oh.
What a break!
Did you see that?
Yeah,
That
everything.
freaking. Darn it.
So Nick actually gets to see what a good break looks like for once.
See what he can do with it.
I like stripes. I don't really. I think the 2 and the 5 seal it up for me. I mean, the solids are doable.
I was gonna
Don't get me
say.
wrong, but let's see if he's got a starter shot here, though. Okay.
Oh, ooh.
He went for the carom and didn't think about the follow.
Those darn scratch shots. Look at that.
What do you think Nate's going to do with ball in hand? Do you think he's going to take
Oh, he's
solids?
gonna
or-
run it.
Well, yeah.
I'm feeling confident in this one. Oh, what do you think? What do I think he's gonna take?
He's taking
Oh, he's going
stripes.
stripes too.
It's an interesting one to start with. I'm not saying it's bad.
He's got a plan.
Must be
Sometimes
the
I wish I
9.
could just like get into, some of the pool players'
Whoa.
brains and be like, what exactly are you thinking?
Well, it wasn't that.
But I think he can work with it.
He can.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm shooting the 12.
Yep,
I'm
me
probably
too.
going to bump the 14
Yep.
and then just see what comes because you're in a little trouble here, but not the end of the world.
Right.
Okay, that works. So now he can shoot the 9, the
Ooh.
14, or the 10.
Yeah, he's got some options.
A
Our
slow.
15 goes a few pockets too, which is nice.
I don't mind taking the 14 here and then maybe
I'm
the
thinking-
10 in the side.
Ooh. Ooh.
Kind of like a stop shot where it drags
He's thinking
off
the
row.
15 too. Right? That is the 15?
That is.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. And came back for what looks like his only option now is the 14.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to work through this.
I was gonna say, is he gonna go 14-10 in the side?
If he can stop it there might be a slight angle. He's kind of on the wrong side of it. You know, if the cue ball was a little more to the right,
Okay.
he'd be able to snug up against and kind of bounce off and have a better shot on the 10. This might actually peel towards the 3. But let's see. Sometimes the TV, you know, plays tricks on you. See, he was able to hold that perfectly. He did cheat the pocket, which is an advanced skill.
All right.
Uh-oh. It's doable. I think that can be cut. And that goes around.
Yeah, where are we ending with our cue ball? That's what I'm a little concerned about.
Should slide by the 4.
Okay.
Probably crash into the 5-2. Maybe it sneaks its way through there. If you get this with good speed, you'll probably have the 8 in the upper right. Tough shot, though. This isn't a guarantee by any means.
I'm feeling good. Feeling good about it.
See, it did make it through, and he's coming around. And he's going to be straight in on the 8.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
All right.
That was a great shot.
That was a great shot. What are you doing? Clapping?
I am setting a replay.
Oh.
I can't clap.
Hey, can I just like to make a shout out to myself. I called that run out.
You did. And
Good job, Nate.
You didn't curse him either.
I did not. No. Nope.
So I'm waiting
All right, so we're now 3-2.
Here's the replay on that. Watch
Well,
how
let's watch it again.
It goes through every ball.
Woo!
Comes around, stops perfectly for the 8.
That, you know, you couldn't ask for much more perfection maybe there.
I'm wondering if that's what he was trying, because if it was, that was like an 800 shot. That was up there.
That confidence level was at 800 there.
We all know that Nate does shoot. So what do you think the difference is between the last 2 games and the first 3? He seems to be just executing a little better.
Like I'm saying, it's got to be that win. Once you get that win, you have that motivation, that drive to keep going. And I think Nate likes to break, his own racks and be able to go right, and doesn't like having to always go right after
the cluster.
Yeah.
Those clusters.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Well, Nick has been struggling with his break. That's no secret. The cue ball flew off the table. He's been hitting them off center. And Tim and I were talking about that. I think he's trying to just put too much power into it, and he's not, focusing on a square hit.
You think anything has to do with maybe the rack not being tight?
I mean, it could be,
because
but
I know Matt Strong always told us. Remember in that lesson, your rack.
Yes.
And how important that is. And that's something I struggle with, right? Because sometimes I just get fed up. I'm like, just stay in the spot. And it doesn't.
I know. It's like, how long do you want to rack? The rack takes longer than the game.
It's like everyone's looking at me. It's like, oh. So.
If the cue ball flies off the table, that means you're hitting the ball off center.
Okay.
Like, probably a lot.
I don't ever have that problem. Probably because I just don't really hit it hard. And I just hit literally dead on.
That's what you want
straight.
to do. Just hit it. Because it doesn't take much. You can take half power.
Okay.
And with a good rack, hit that head ball nice and solid, and you'll probably make a ball on the side, a ball in the corner, and things will spread out all over the table.
True.
You don't need much. So what people don't understand is they think they got to do these pop breaks and squat the cue ball and hit it as hard as they can. They don't have to.
What the?
Okay, that was weird.
I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but.
Well, he put left English on it a lot. So that does affect the deflection and the squirt and the aim and all that good stuff. So it does make it tough. Maybe it's a strategy.
Maybe.
I mean, let Nick make a few balls, clean up the table a little bit, and then the chances are he might get back to the table.
It's very true.
That's what I like doing.
What's he going here for? One side?
One in the side.
Yep. Nice execution.
4 on the side.
Ooh.
That got a little risky.
Wonky.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching this angle because you don't get to see that when you're sitting over there.
I know.
It's cool.
Especially when you're in that seat.
Yeah.
You really get the overhead view.
It's like I barely find myself watching over there. It's kind of weird. You should be watching the real.
Oh, well, that's also like a little this is a little delayed.
Yeah.
So you got to
true.
be careful if
That's
they do
very
something
true.
really exciting because it hasn't happened yet. It's a couple of seconds, but it's enough. Whoa. 7 ball all over the place. I think Nick's going to have to settle down.
Do you think he maybe is getting nervous now?
Well,
It's like once you start to get close to each other.
he was still 3-0, and he missed a shot by like 6 inches. That was not that difficult for him, so something happened.
This drink's delicious.
I bet. You get like 7 more of them.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you how many I'm on already.
Yeah, if you like hearing
I'll tell
Morgan's
you.
voice more than mine, keep the margaritas coming.
You know, I actually listen. So I don't really like my voice, but I listened to the live stream I was on last week, and everyone's like, "Wow, you have a really good radio voice."
You do.
You think so?
Well, I mean, I'm hearing you.
I'm very energetic.
I think you have an octave where you're not just monotone. I think it's a good radio voice. Yeah, I
Well,
couldn't.
thanks. I do like to talk a lot.
Plus,
It's one thing about me.
it's also like, 55 dudes just sitting in the chat.
Oh,
It's
I think that
refreshing.
was because of you.
Oh,
You
come
just said
on.
Nate probably heard that. He probably had it in his ear, just like you said before.
What, he heard me say dudes?
There's
He got all
55
excited?
dudes listening to your girl's voice.
Oh,
You
you
know-
took that a whole different way. I got you. Okay.
Wait, what did you? Oh, wait. I was just saying.
I was just saying too. I'll envelope myself. So Nick left himself another tough shot. So the chances that he's going to end up coming back.
I see.
Radio voice is on point.
Thanks, Patrick.
And Pedro, he put a ton of left. Yeah, that's what it was for.
Yep.
But I mean, when you do maximum English like that, you're basically going to miss. Unless you're shooting 1,000 a day. Avenue still says 7-3. That was his original
7-3.
7-3 for a score. And I mean, if Nick doesn't win any more games, that's what it will be.
Derek, you could be onto something.
Frickin' Derek.
Why aren't you here, Derek?
He's working.
He's working right now on a Sunday. What time is it?
I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. Yeah. I haven't seen Derek in like 3 months.
Yeah, it's been a little while for me too, actually.
Family man. I think he has a new kid, right?
No,
No? Derek, you got kids?
he's got 2 kids. Unless I'm missing something.
I don't
He's
even
got
know.
his son Jordy and his. Oh no! Now I'm gonna be bad at names. I
Well, you
want
don't have to
say.
remember names,
I
but
think it
he's
starts with an M.
so he's got kids,
2,
and it's the weekend. That's probably what he's doing,
probably right.
and he's listening to us in the background, and selling used cars. always be selling.
A baby shower?
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Do you have kids?
yeah,
How many?
3.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my youngest is 19 and about to move out.
So I could be your daughter. How
You
old are
could
you?
be.
Or how old is your oldest? I meant to say.
My oldest?
Yeah.
Well, here, let me just say that I'm 47.
All right.
Yeah, my oldest.
My
is-
dad's 49. Dad, I know you're watching. Hi, Dad.
Well, I'm
or
trying to do
listening.
the math.
Let's watching.
Well, so how old are you?
26.
Yeah, I don't think I guess I could be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You
if,
could
yeah.
be. You easily could be.
So 47
I have
minus
a-
26.
I have a 31-year-old brother. All right.
Yeah, I am getting old. It does
Ooh.
suck. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. Wanted to put you down one level.
Yeah,
here.
no shoot. All right, come on, Nick.
That's Nate.
I know, but I'm rooting for Nick now.
Wow.
Oh, I think he's got the maybe. There might not
That-
be a better angle for this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's got the 8 all the way down.
I think so too. Hey, are we about to tie it up?
It's not easy to see, but it's kind of cool.
He feels good about it, obviously.
There we go. Plenty of room. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud.
No, we need some excitement on the stream. Okay, so now Nick's got to bear down and stop moving around. Look at he's moving around on his
Moving
stroke.
around.
You see that? He's kind of like
I did not. Okay, let me pay attention a little bit
he
more.
like rolls into the shot. Watch.
Is he? He does not have the same routine, obviously.
See, his shoulders move,
Ooh.
his head tilts. I think he's got it.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you
It's not a
what.
bad leave.
His fundamentals are a little off, but if he
Okay.
focuses,
Yep. Get up. Practice your routine.
now maybe you hurt me. Because
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You think it's you?
Well, I don't- it's me.
It's me.
Okay. Now he's got to not scratch on this. Take a deep breath. This is for calling me old. That's why
Oh,
that 8-ball
I
didn't
feel like I
go
was
in.
hearing you yelling.
It's probably Ron. Is Ron getting in a fight?
Ron. Oh, maybe they're doing they're pulling a ticket.
Let's see.
Is
We
that for
can
the-
probably.
Is that for like a brake pot or something?
Yeah. Let's see if they're. Here we'll.
What are you doing? Can move that camera on?
Oh, we can do a lot of
Can
stuff.
you
We're
put
just.
the camera on us too?
Yeah, we can.
Really?
So here's where all
Oh
the
my
noise is
gosh.
coming from. We got Ray in the background. We got a little blurriness
Mike
going on.
shooting.
Oh, yeah, Mike Sabota.
Yep.
What else we got back there? We got Dan. We got Barry. I haven't seen Barry in a while. That's Ray's brother. And we're gonna miss the break.
Oh, another break.
Here we go. There's the break. And it's not bad. I mean, there's a little separation. Balls are usually on, on half the table, but he hit that one a little better. I think he took a little speed off of it. Fred Renner, thank you. Appreciate it. If you ever need pickled asparagus, you go to Fred.
Ooh,
He's the best.
that's pretty cool. Does
He actually
he
brought
grows
it.
it himself?
No, he finds it in the ditch.
Ditch
Yeah.
asparagus. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's where it,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody actually grows it or if they just drive around the country roads and look for it.
Nate's parents have a little asparagus patch, and his dad Sai's always out there making asparagus soup and stuff with
It's
it.
so
It's pretty
good.
cool.
Yeah.
I've had a mysterious pumpkin just start growing in my yard. I have
Mysterious pumpkin.
a whole on pumpkin patch now in my yard.
Really?
In the middle of my
Started
yard.
with
Yeah.
one.
And I have about 8 pumpkins growing on it, and we're
It's like
You
a
know, in
Charlie
July.
Brown
I'll show you.
Halloween
I'm
special.
gonna pull it up for you. It's actually pretty cool. Well, if you have me on Facebook, you'd be able to see it.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, I think you do too. Let's see.
I don't know. A lot of
Sorry, I
people
got-
block me. Well, that looks like was that a pumpkin or was that a?
That thing is huge.
Wow. That's just in the middle of your yard.
Yeah. I have a little box that Nate built me.
Wow.
And one day
Well, here
it
maybe we
just
can
started growing.
see if we can. Oh yeah, you wanted to.
What are you doing?
Oh, the cameras aren't set up.
Oh, you're gonna flip it on us? Well, we don't have to do it at this moment. This is like an intense game. Oh, I just hit my mic on the
That sounded
drink.
weird. There we go.
It's
There's Morgan drinking her margarita.
Hi guys. Where do I look? Over here?
The little blue thing. So that's where you could show your pumpkin if you want.
Okay, I'll try.
See
Real
if
quick.
it works.
Real quick.
Because we're multitasking here. We're watching pool and
Every
we're looking
ball is a rail.
Where did that just come
Uh-oh.
from?
Ray's in the third room. The third
Every
mic.
bay. What did he say? Every ball's a rail?
Yeah, that's
What does that mean?
it's some you don't even want to know.
Look it. Can you see it? Oh wait, wrong way.
Bring it closer.
This is difficult.
Oh, right there,
Pumpkin
right
patch.
there.
In the middle of my yard.
Yeah, so
Pretty cool.
just imagine lawn, and then all of a sudden pumpkins appear.
Yeah. Nate cut the grass today before we came here, and it was a
And-
challenge.
So what's up, Ray?
What's up? I heard there's a great match going on.
There is. I mean, it started out 3-0, and Nick kind of let down a little bit, and then he came back and won this last one with authority.
Well, Nate's a champion. He's not
Morgan's
going
gonna
down.
kick my ass. Morgan's
Why
very
does everyone say
superstitious.
that? Do I look mean?
Ooh. Let's get a camera. Let's get a camera.
Well, we already did.
Give us a booth cam and let's let the people decide.
No.
Does
Let the
does
people
she have
decide.
a resting something
Okay, I
face?
want some.
Any kind of face. Okay.
So if you say Nick's shooting really well right now, see,
Yeah, say that.
And then she's like,
Nick's shooting really well
No,
today.
not you.
Oh,
if I say so, so it's obvious. There's an obvious bias here, Ray.
That's fine.
I have blue
That's what I
lipstick on
told her.
today, so it might make me look a little
So
mad.
you can remain unbiased
I can, as long as they keep buying these.
as long as you remain unbiased. Then it's like color commentary. Now we can be a little biased one way or the
Cheers.
other.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm friends with
I
Nick.
probably got sugar on your drink. Where is
okay.
this mystery voice coming from? I'm trying to find
He's
you.
behind this wall.
What?
Yeah, there's a little office back there. So Ray is right behind
With
this
no
wall.
cameras, they won't let me on.
Yeah, no
on camera,
camera.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's actually a storage room now. It used to be my office.
Do you want me to get out of here?
No, if you're having a good time.
I am
No.
having a good time. Oh,
yeah.
you don't tell me.
I was
no.
gonna say it's either you or Tim.
You asked a question. The answer is no. We want you to stay. Plus, if you leave, I have to go on camera, and
What?
we had an incident.
You think so?
I think you did great, Tim. We're
Good
just
job, Tim.
yeah, we're just wearing her out a little bit. Once she gets kind of like tired of me talking, we'll get you back in here.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hell.
If the next one's coming around, make sure it finds its way in here.
Do you actually eat the blueberries though?
Oh yeah, you eat the
Oh,
blueberry.
That's the best
boy.
part,
Yeah,
right?
That was,
Yeah, I let you try it, but
What
it's
did
all
we
just
miss?
that was a cool shot. That was a really cool shot.
Cool shot. We,
We're gonna replay it.
Replay
the
Sorry,
shot.
Tim.
That
Tim was
That was
distracting
worth a
us.
replay.
We're gonna have to wait
So-
till after the shot, though.
He has 2 hangers, 8 balls in the open, but he can't see anything
ooh.
because he just got a good safe plate on him, and now he's doing a kick safe back at him. This is like Efren. This is like Shane. This is
Melling. I go for melling
high
when it's
level.
okay.
yeah.
So here's the shot you were just talking about. Ah,
Alright.
we're gonna miss the next one.
I guess we should probably pay attention then.
I'll tell you what. He got a good hit on the 7. So
So-
there we go.
Similar situation.
Yeah.
He had no shot. He has to kick, and he still left distance, left blockers. He didn't leave a shot again. This is a safety kick war safety in the Jester match.
Oh, I'm telling you, these guys have been playing strategic since the beginning.
That's very true.
There's been a couple of slow breaks. You know, some of those safety breaks, as you'd call it, Ray.
I'll tell you, maybe the most memorable game I ever had in my life.
Here we go.
Either 1 or 2, probably number 1.
I can't wait.
I played a guy you might recognize his name, Shane Van Boning.
What?
Oh wow, never heard of him.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Say
He,
he's all right, huh?
I played him in Minneapolis. We're in a tournament, and he was up. He won the flip. He broke around 2 on me quick, and then he played a safety, and I had, just like this game, I had to do a kick safe, and I did a good one.
Yeah, but
He did a kick
you're
safe
an
back.
excellent player, though, Ray.
You're not interested in my story?
I am.
Yeah,
Continue.
we're listening. I was just.
Don't
Okay.
let Chris
I'm
interrupt.
a color
It was-
commentator.
Okay. Hold on. You're supposed to be the moderator. You're supposed to make the ship go. We're the color.
I'm not playing the sound effects, by the
I'm
way,
going for
either.
I do like the sound effects.
Just, I'm building your story.
So back
you're
to my
playing
story.
Shane.
I'm playing Shane. I'm down 2-0. I'm in a bad spot, and I'm kicking at a ball, and I shoot it. All I have is a kick safe. I hit it, and I hit it pretty good, just like Nick did, and just like Nate did right back. And then Nick had to go for it again. Well, just like that, we both were shooting 2 consecutive kick safes each, and kick safes are just hard to not sell out with. Anyways, I outmoved Shane Van Boning. Finally, I got a good shot. I run out. I break and run. It's 2-2. I think I'm going to run out the set.
Against Shane.
Yeah.
That's confidence.
Yada, yada, yada.
Right. Yada, yada,
I'm just
yada.
saying the point of the story is that single game where it was a safety kick war is probably my most memorable and proud of game that I've ever shot in pool.
Dang.
I feel you. Yeah, of course. Especially playing the number 1 pool player at the time.
He's pretty good.
Well, we're going to see when he plays Fedor. I was thinking about driving down there. You know,
Where is it?
Louisville? 7-hour drive.
That's Kentucky, right?
Yeah, it's not that far.
No,
But
that ain't.
the tickets are sold out.
Oh.
And it's kind of a weird situation because they're selling tickets like a table for $400 or like $150 for a single seat, and they're all sold out. So Now,
Wow.
yeah, we were going to do a
Wow.
road trip. Adam, Sturkle, everybody, whoever
Yeah.
wanted to go,
Mhm.
we were just going to pile in and go. You
Oh,
know,
we got to
and
jump.
No good.
That's what Nate's been waiting for, that ball in hand.
A jump kick.
Jump kick.
Almost got there.
Almost.
Didn't leave it horrible. Nate still has a lot of work to do here. I like
Yeah,
what
he
he's
does.
thinking. He's thinking about re-dominating this pocket. Just make the 2 and put his stripe on top. I don't like this angle. Yeah, come over here. This is better.
You
Bring
like
the
the
cue ball
angle.
over here.
Yeah, come over here.
Yeah, where he was at, I didn't see.
It was freaking you out a little bit.
It looked like he could have left something, but where he's at now, he's not going to leave anything. Ooh.
Are you sure? I can't. What do we got here? I can't.
So
I don't
he
have a
hit-
good angle.
You got all the angles.
It's not
Look
good.
at what I got.
He left the 10. He hit the 10 ball way too thin.
Yeah.
He's supposed
not
to
a
hit
good
that
angle
thing straight
for
on.
Nate.
Leave the cue ball kind of where.
Okay, so he made the ball, and he's got
That
a
was a
straight in
sick
shot.
shot.
That's unbelievable.
I don't know if it goes. He doesn't know if it goes.
Well, you can see it from here. It looks like
Does
it's
it?
tight.
Oh.
That's really tight. Oh my goodness! If he would have
Whoa.
just slid by there, it would have been
All right.
5
Nate,
to 2.
balls are open. See what you can do.
So I got to even it out. You know, because you're obviously on Nate's side, so I gotta even it out with a little bias on Nick.
Hold on, I'm on Nick's side.
Oh, you're
so
on
you-
Nick's side.
You're
I could be
supposed to be neutral.
I'm the moderator.
Outnumbered.
Okay.
I am outnumbered.
No, I'm neutral.
Plus, you got that like
Neutral. Okay.
Neutral.
that like Price is Right voice or something. So you can just
Come
stay
on
neutral.
down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who do we have for the next?
contestant.
Ray Skinnendorf. Come on down. Guaranteed you're tripping
Yeah.
on the steps.
No, that
$1.
would be
I'm bidding on
me.
$1.
I'm a freaking klutz. Oh, I'd be the one falling.
How many people have fallen?
A lot. Me. Endless amount of times.
You go inside or corner here?
You see him? He's got a lot of movement in his
Yeah,
shoulders.
you were right there. I did see that.
Yeah, you went. He steered it.
He
He's-
kind of drives into it, and then his head tilts. I mean, you can't tell him anything while he's playing,
Right.
because that would throw him off. It's just something. If he watches this later, maybe he could work on it a little bit.
Nate needs to put this baby to bed.
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because no matter where you leave him now, that 8 ball is out in the open. He's not looking at half of pockets or sliding past balls. You just got to run this rack out.
You're absolutely right about that one.
10, either one of those stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I like 14, 15, 12. But he likes 12 first. It's
And I
fine.
like whatever goes in for a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Good
is
point,
a little
good
tricky.
point. Good point.
Touch draw brought it out nicely.
Yep, same kind of shot here. You're gonna hit this ball. You're gonna hit this with center ball. You don't want to go forward. It's all speed. Just you're looking for a decent shot on the 15. The 15 kind of leads into the 8.
Kurt. Hi, Kurt.
It's Kurt here.
Kurt Canast. He's here. He's in the blue sweatshirt right there.
Oh, well, we'll do a little zoom in. Oh, you can see him in the background.
Look at him. There he is. Right. That's how I
Yeah.
noticed it. Hi, Kurt.
Is he listening?
No, he's on his phone.
Well, Nate is making quick work of this.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
absolutely.
Beautiful.
You shooting that all the way up or in the side,
No.
Ray?
Side,
Side
baby,
all day.
side.
Side all day.
All day. Watch, he does the opposite.
I
There we go.
think that's a wrap for that game.
Rep.
We'll see if we can get him to.
Trying to wave.
And that's it for me. I gotta go. Back to the tourney.
Oh, are you called out?
Bye.
Well, good
Bye.
luck, Ray.
Good luck in your match.
Come back anytime. He kind of helped keep us under control there.
He did.
Yeah.
We'll behave the rest of this now.
Well, it cost us a few stories. He had to tell us a story or two. But once you get through that, he's right on track.
Oh, Nate's probably wanting me to go get a drink. I just saw him come over here. Now
Is he looking for you?
I don't know. He's waving to us.
Did he know?
Oh,
I don't think he saw you.
he saw me. He knows I'm in
Oh, okay.
here.
So we got Kurt. We haven't got the wave.
No, I tried.
Who else we got?
I'm gonna keep waving until they look at me. Are we like tinted in here?
No, but it is a little darker. I mean, you can see him here.
Oh,
Nice and
we
clear.
got, what's his name, Tim?
Yeah. Telling him to wave.
Right. No. Clueless.
I swear Mike was just looking at me.
Mike?
So is Mike's arm on Kurt's neck? He's getting a little cozy there. What is going
I
on?
don't know. That's hilarious. That woman, I think, looked and then she's like, no, I'm not saying
Well, they
anything.
probably don't know you're in here, and I don't have the flashlight. Oh, that could work.
What?
That flashlight over there?
This?
Yeah.
Shine in his face?
Shine it right in his face. That's how we do it. The players are on a break right now, so that's why we're bored. Oh, it's broke.
It's broke? You can't, like, turn it on or anything?
No, it's a rechargeable.
Aw.
Want to keep it?
Faulty equipment.
Well, the problem is it's one of those old school things that nobody has. So, if it would have been anything USB-C, it'd be no problem.
All right, what is up with this here score? Kendall and Chris on here? Is that just like a... were they just
So
recently playing?
this allows us to fix the scores if we have to, but this is wrong.
I would say
So
not
they
even
have
right.
the same app over on the table there. This is the same thing. So be careful, because if you actually
I'm
hit
not going
up
to
or
touch
down-
it.
Okay.
Not touching it.
My flashlights are gone. Everything's gone. All stolen from me. Or maybe I could turn on this light.
Does he see us?
There we go.
I saw him. He says, wait,
There
is
we
that Morgan?
He's like, oh, I didn't know she was up there. And Mike's like, you smell good.
I'm going to listen back to this and be like, what in the world? All right, we are back to pool now.
I watched
Enough
a lot
of
of-
our nonsense.
Mystery Science Theater. So it's.
I don't know
I'm
what
old.
that
I'm
is.
old. Yeah, you'll have to Google it. Mystery
Google.
Science Theater.
Google
Theater.
Okay.
3000. It's a comedy show where they watch old movies and they just sit in the front row and they just like crack jokes the whole time. It's really, really funny stuff.
Are they making fun of you here?
Oh, of course. Yeah. He says I only tip 11.5%. That is not true. I probably tip 200% here.
200%?
Yeah.
Really? That good?
Well, because I don't buy much.
Hmm.
Like say I get one or two drinks and, even if they're free,
Mm-hmm.
I still will tip. So that's like 100%.
True.
I'm always tipping.
100%.
Buy a soda, get a coffee, leave a 5. I don't know where he got that from.
Oh.
I am running dry on this bobber, though. We're going to have to get the next person in line. We need a margarita, strawberry.
We still have a half a margarita.
We need another margarita, strawberry, and another blue bobber.
Oh my God.
To the booth, stat.
Right now. And I'm a very impatient person.
We'll focus on pool if we get another couple, I swear.
It's really hard to kind of drink this because there's strawberries in it. So, like,
It's real.
it gets stuck. Yeah. Well,
You almost
I
need a
am
fork.
bougie.
You need a fork.
I asked the lady if we could get a margarita. She's like, I'll go in the back and get it from our desserts. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
wow, you don't have to do that. And then she brought me a whole little container for myself.
Strawberries.
Mhm.
That's
It's really,
nice.
it's really good.
Because when
really
I
good.
think of margarita, I just think of like the slushy red stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
kinda
So the
the-
blended.
yeah.
This is on the rocks. Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff. Looks good.
It's real good.
Good tequila.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, what tequila it is. Probably just Jose.
Chip
Jose.
Olson. Liked and shared. Keep up the good work. Chip.
Chip.
He's the one that walks in with the violin case. He opens his violin case and it's got pool cues in it.
No, I did not
How do
know
you
that.
not know Chip?
I don't know.
You spend too much time in Oshkosh. That might be the problem.
Maybe.
A lot more friends around here that,
I just don't
remember
like
your
driving on the
name.
highway with the construction.
Yeah, that is a
Freaks
pain.
me out. Well, I don't drive. I just sit in the passenger and, freak out
Well,
that way.
Get a Tesla and just have it drive you home.
only I could
Wow.
afford a Tesla.
Yeah, you and me both. I can't afford those kind of problems.
I'm on a social work degree that don't get me anywhere. Okay.
Oh, you should be a cop.
No,
Yeah, aren't they looking for social workers?
a social worker in the police
I
or
think,
what?
yeah, because I watch a lot of On Patrol, and I don't want to go too far off on a topic here, but it seems like they have a lot of social workers now try to defuse the
De-escalation?
situation and communicate better.
Yep.
And lower the tension levels.
They
of
need
the-
to, especially with a
yeah.
lot of our mental health. So
So I've seen a lot more of that. You might have something there. If you look
I
into
do
it.
love my job. You know, I've been there for 3 years,
Oh,
so
well, then never mind.
I'm in it to help the people.
Patrick Carlson, like and share. Do appreciate it. And then
Derek,
we're getting an ad.
right. We have to get an ad in here.
Yeah, I
What
have
a shocker.
full self-driving Tesla for sale.
Why is it so cheap?
32,000 miles.
Seems sketch.
25 grand. Probably because it needs a battery. I'm playing. I don't know. Oh, is he going to get nothing? That's going to be ball in hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so in
What
all
are
this
the boys?
talk,
What are these men working with for sticks here? So we got.
well, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm curious. Are you being inappropriate?
No,
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I see. Nick has a McDermott with a. Is it Defy? Defy?
yeah, that's a
Carbon fiber mid
that's a
extension.
McDermott.
I also have a McDermott.
I like the McDermotts, but I feel like their shaft is shiny, so you have to have a glove.
I just have a wood shaft
Well, then you're good.
for mine.
Old school.
Old school.
Yeah, we
old
all
school.
started with a McDermott. Let's be honest.
Wow.
Everybody.
You
I'm
think
not saying
so?
that's a bad
You
thing
think
either.
everybody is?
I think if you're into pool, you probably got a McDermott at least once.
Maybe. You could be right.
Unless, you went straight to the custom Q rack, which is pretty expensive.
Yeah. Oh, another ad coming through.
Frickin' Avenue Auto. We're going to have to block him.
Right, for real.
It's just a bot. It's not even him.
It's a bot.
Every 5 minutes it says something. He's probably at the park.
I thought you were at a baby shower.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him about that one.
For real.
Jeez. It's all hot and humid. You got to be sitting there.
Mm-mm.
All right. So,
I got a cluster here.
as per normal,
Right. Who broke this one?
I believe Nick won.
Yes.
So he got the
Nick.
fourth one,
Okay,
which,
you're right.
oh, maybe not. I
No,
think Nate maybe won the
Did it?
last one because he was on two. Yeah. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention.
I feel like I'm more of a distraction in this booth than anything.
No, I mean, because these games, they're self-explanatory at this point. I mean, they're
Make the
playing
ball.
safe, back and forth, back and
Right.
forth. I mean, you can't analyze this too much. It gets boring.
My dad was like, "Is Nate a little off today?" And I'm like, "He's just playing a lot of saves." I'm like, "You can't hear him call a save, but
Yeah, Nick
Kind of the
seems to be
goal.
controlling the flow.
yeah,
A
yeah,
little bit,
I
which-
agree. I agree."
He never has in the past, so this is new. All right, so 14,
Balls are broke up now.
a little too much power. Oh my goodness, did that line up for the 11 in the side?
I think you can make it work.
Wow. Talk about
That's for
short
sure.
side.
Right, for real. Oh,
There we go. This is going to line up nicely. Little bit of a stop shot here. Should give him a shot on the 10.
Yeah, you gotta make those.
Whoa.
Oof.
Yeah.
One you'll be thinking about when you leave.
Yeah, he's got to forget about it, though.
Mhm. Yep.
Let's see if I can.
See, that's my hard problem. I can't forget about it.
Yeah, well, you have to.
I know.
I mean, if you don't forget about it,
I
you
have
end
the
up
8-ball curse too.
hating pool. Like,
I mean, sometimes even if I win, I still hate it.
yeah, that's how it goes. That means
Right.
that means you love the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
I mean, everybody out there
Makes
knows.
sense.
We wouldn't be watching this.
Nate or Todd.
I mean, look at Nick. He's ready.
He's up and ready to go.
Let's see. Do we get any emotion? Yeah. Nate's
Emotion.
looking a little
Nervous.
pissed off about that one.
Yep. He's gonna take a drink of his margarita now.
That was more like a gulp. Yeah.
Another one.
Double gulp. In the background, you got Nick's parents.
Yep, I talked to them.
They're very nice. Really the nicest people you could ever meet.
I did say, I was like, oh, do you know this person? She's like, that's my son.
And you guys are sitting next to each other, so it's a little...
And that's what I said to her last week. I was sitting there and I got moved. They said I had to go sit over in the
What?
bleachers. Yeah, that
No.
wasn't my side. And I said that to the lady.
You could sit anywhere
I
you
was
want.
like, I got moved from my spot last time
With
here.
Nate playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Oh, he hit the 8-ball.
Well, I'm going to have to tell you that this is going to be a tough out.
Ooh. Don't tell me that.
No, I'm kidding.
I think it's easy.
I think Nate's got this under control. Yep, he pulled that back. He has a little breathing room for the 8. You can see it's
I'm
tight
not
on
breathing
the rail.
over here. I'm still nervous.
Yeah, hold your breath, but breathe.
How do you hold your breath and breathe? Right. Why do you think I was nervous?
Ooh. Well, he didn't leave a shot.
Yeah. Safe.
I feel like we're going to
Fake
need
news. You were proved wrong.
fake news.
Wrong.
I started with a JP.
No McDermott for Patrick.
I don't believe it.
You think he'd lie to you?
He's 40-something years old. You tell me he's never had a McDermott in his entire life?
Patrick, can you clarify? Have you ever had McDermott in your whole life?
Yeah, have you ever had one?
Because now Chris is changing his story and saying, oh. Oh.
All right, so we all know Patrick. For
Hmm.
some reason, he couldn't be here today, but he's on chat.
He's
I
probably
don't
at a
know
baby
what's
shower
going
too or
on.
something.
Yeah, everyone's at a baby shower.
Look at.
What is
No!
going
Where
on
did this
here?
come from?
Yeah, who is this from?
Oh my gosh, hold on. You're spilling on me.
Anything else?
No.
Yeah, but
Thank
who
you.
bought it?
Do you, who ordered
Oh,
it?
Tim?
You?
Oh,
Thank
sweet,
you.
thanks. We'll make sure Tim gets the bill for that one.
Whoa, I missed a lot. I had beer
Yeah, you
spilling
did.
on me.
Well, you didn't miss the end of the game. All right, well, that's going to tie things up.
We are tied.
I'm fairly confident.
Well, not yet.
Oh,
We will
come
be.
on. You can't be
We
that
will be.
superstitious.
4-4. All right, here we go. Tim, I did not ask for this. Chris asked for this for me.
Yeah, I don't understand why Tim bought it.
I feel bad. I kicked him out of his booth. Now he's buying me drinks. Oops, I just slurped through this. My strawberry was stuck at the end of my straw.
So let's be clear. We've only had one beer.
Really?
But-
That's
yeah.
number 2?
Oh, this is number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to have to pace myself after this. It'll be one beer per game at this rate.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, that's going to be... And I still got a beer for the night.
Oh, he did. He owned one,
Yeah.
but not his first one.
Not as for... Okay, so I didn't... You know what
Not
I mean.
completely fake news.
Yeah.
Half fake news.
I mean, everybody had... Like, it was like an 8-ball on fire.
Do we
or
have
a
like napkins in
Panther.
here? He spilt that beer
Yeah,
on
yeah.
me. It's a little sticky.
You're
Close.
lucky because we normally don't have anything.
Come on, Nate. Oh, nice. Oh, you have literally beer on the bottom of the on the napkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you a dirty napkin. What do you expect? We're in a booth that's like 2x8.
This thing should be AC included in here.
Yeah,
You get a
it's-
fan.
It is on. So when you open the door, you get a little oxygen. And then you're good for like another few games. And then you have to open the door. And
All right. Nick
Breathe
is
in some
taking
air.
stripes here.
so who broke? Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Dry?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, great break, but
Yep.
dry.
Yeah.
So we're keeping track of that.
We actually do know that is what's happening there.
What's going on there? The guy just walked through?
For real,
What
I'll
is-
get
what's
out
going
there.
on?
Do people not understand?
Well,
I'm
is-
sorry, but
Oh, we don't have the barrier up.
really,
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think that really
Oh.
throws off.
no. They probably didn't even notice.
No, it was the right Patrick. All Patricks are the same Patrick.
Patrick Starr.
Did
from
you
my
know
favorite?
Patrick Glenn was
you're glad.
born. Yeah, the guy who's normally does the commentary.
Okay.
He was born on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Wow.
And his parents
That's
told
pretty
him
cool.
that the day was for him. That's what all the celebrations are
I
for.
love that.
Yeah, it wasn't until he was about 42 that he figured out that it wasn't for him. Yeah. I
Hey,
know. Unbelievable.
That's pretty cool.
He's a good kid.
He's older than you.
Yeah, he's older than me.
He's a pretty. Is he older?
Oh,
No, he's
that's
not
gonna be
older.
a foul.
He's not older than you. What did you
No,
say? You're 47.
He's a
48.
couple years younger than me, but he also did 20 years in the Marines. So you know.
Oh, I was with him
Yeah.
last week.
So you know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that goes. I'm not saying you know how it goes, but like he put his whole life on pause for 20 years to serve the country,
it's a lot of time.
and we obviously appreciate it. And now he's out, and he's kind of like 20, like he's reliving his life, you know.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I'm like, so what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm going out. He's got all kinds of plans all the time. I'm like, don't you realize you're 40? You're supposed to be watching like Grey's Anatomy and relaxing at home, but he ain't listening to that at all. All right, this is going to be a close hit. We might have to replay this. Okay, he hit it good.
No, good.
Wow, that was a quick.
That was quick. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
he definitely is pretty quick at his shots.
He's quick. He lines them up, but there's a lot of body movement.
Yep.
Look at that.
Ooh, he's on a roll here though.
Why he didn't want the draw there though. You know, that made this a little tricky. You're gonna have to come around a couple rails and oh, if that would have stopped, he would have had that all day on the side.
Mm.
You holding your breath?
I am a little bit. You noticed that, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Nice. That was a nice hit.
I mean, Nick
Or a
just
nice shot, I should
oh,
say.
he surprises me at every corner. He must be practicing.
I was gonna say that was a really nice shot.
Look at that. I mean, kind of hit the right side of the pocket there, but I mean, for that kind of a shot, wow. All right, what do we got to see here? What do you think Nate's looking at here?
I don't know. Maybe a picture of me trying to get amped up, saying, "Why is my girl not over here on my side?"
I don't know. I thought you said you were making him nervous.
Oh, that's a face of.
Oh, no.
Whoa, it got a little blurry.
Yeah, we need more light.
He looks mad.
Wouldn't you be?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a poor loser.
Yeah.
Not a happy loser.
That's one thing Matt Strong
I'm-
could not teach us.
I do not like to lose. Let's just say that.
He should have done a day on sportsmanship.
You know, that would probably been my
Yeah.
most beneficial
Oh,
lesson.
Yeah. It's just too. I'm either winning and losing friends, or losing and losing friends, or not playing pool
Losing.
and being everybody's friend. There's no happy medium.
Were you shooting today at all?
No, I couldn't.
No shooting today.
Yeah. I did last week, and I don't know. I got
Yeah,
to
I was here.
right.
When I walked up, you're like, "Yeah, I'm losing," but then
trying
you
to
won
get
that
into the
match.
booth. I did. I
Mhm.
won a few, and
Mhm.
I think I got like 9 through 12, which is fine because I haven't really been playing, so I don't take too much out of that. We're looking at a table run here.
Oh yeah, you're true. All right, you're true.
All right, 10 ball. Oh my goodness! How do you miss the easiest shot, Nick?
It's like that sometimes, though.
It do be like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been in those shoes many times. It's like, oh, I just made this cool bank, and then I have a straight in on the 8, but I have 8-ball, like the 8-ball curse, and
You know what they tell you? You have to give every shot the respect it deserves, even the
it's
easy
so
ones,
true,
you
right?
know?
So true.
Walk around the table, look at it. Wow. Took away a problem ball. The 9 ball's still going to be tricky, so I think Nate is okay here. I don't think that 9 cuts in. Might find out now.
I feel like I should let him back in, huh? All right, he's coming in.
Okay, cool.
All right,
It's
friends.
been fun.
Thank you for letting me join. I'm gonna go watch close up now.
Thank you, Morgan. Always a pleasure. We'll see you next week. All right. We're untwisting the headset here. Hey, Tim. All good. We're just shuffling around the mics a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go get some food.
I think, well, good. I'm glad you had time. Did you finish?
Yeah.
Perfect timing then. So Morgan started getting nervous because Nick is winning. And
Yeah.
You could tell she's starting to tense up. She could tell she wasn't flowing with the commentary right there at
Oh,
the
yeah.
end. I think it was the last game that really was the decider there.
hmm And I've been watching the game, so I mean, in general, and when the racks have been tight,
Mm-hmm.
those have been to Nick's advantage.
They have. Yeah. I mean, Nate can wrap up a match, but it seems like Nick's always falling ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens here. That's going to be a ball in hand, right?
Yes, it is.
We got Susie walking in front.
She's shooting pretty well, too, today.
Yeah, well, she always does.
Yeah.
We're talking Susie Quall. She's got more trophies in her garage than most people will ever see.
When I've shot against her a few times, I keep calling her Susie Shot Maker.
Yeah, well,
She is very much a shot maker when it comes to it.
she doesn't move the cue ball around a lot.
Nope.
She's not a real powerful drawer,
No.
But when it comes to just playing the game and using strategy, she's on it.
Yeah, and she plays within her game. Oh.
Up north with family, Jenny. That's Patrick.
Ooh.
Patrick's wife.
That's interesting, no? I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky. He's got a 9-foot shot on a 7-foot table.
Oh, okay. Patrick Glenn has never had a McDermott. We're day drinking on the boat, so we're catching what we can. Well, thanks for the
Oh.
invite. Don't worry, we would have probably found an excuse.
Yeah.
One of these days, though, we'll make it work. Uh-oh, I think the 9's open here. But now he tied up the 8.
Yeah. So I got something really cool on Friday. I picked up a brand new cue for myself.
McDermott?
No, it wasn't a McDermott. I mean, it's kind of it's becoming more and more popular again. I picked up a new Viking. And I got Viking with their Invictus shaft, which is the way they're made is very similar to the P-Sharp P Plus series.
I can't listen to this.
Oh, come on.
A Viking?
Yep,
Come on. What did you have before that?
a Viking, but I was also
Oh, okay. So you're a Viking fan. You didn't
Well-
go from a Jacoby or a Peach Hour to
So it's kind of an interesting story. I mean, I had Viking that I've had for 30 years now, and I had a couple years ago wanted to pick up a low deflection shaft.
what a shot.
Yeah, that was a great shot. I mean, I just wish there was a reward for that.
No reward. No, I'm with you. Viking made great cues back
Yeah.
in the day. They got a little commercial, and that happens with all big companies.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming around. They also sponsor Fedor and
Yeah,
a few other pros. So
nice safe.
they're making a comeback.
Yeah, they really are.
Now, personally, I don't know if I would shoot with one. I mean, maybe if they sponsor the stream.
So I take a couple of shots. I mean, I've only had it for a couple of days that I shot with it, and I'm loving it actually.
Yeah. The Invictus shaft, is that carbon or wood?
No, that's wood, and it's
Okay.
it's their low deflection wood, similar to the P plus
Oh, I gotcha.
by P
Is it
shower.
is it multiple triangles glued
Yes, it's
together?
8 triangles glued together.
Okay, so it's like the Jacoby Edge, but not the Pro.
Yeah.
Okay, and the same thing with the P shower. They have a couple different.
Yeah, P shower is like the P plus and P plus lights.
I just like the Rogue. I've been shooting with the Rogue for a while.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, did he leave the 8? No, that's not open, right?
Ooh.
We don't have a real good look at this.
Might have to. It's close. I think he might have a look.
I mean, he's looking, but it doesn't look like he's confident. Yeah, he's getting down. He's proposing to the table. The table said no. Oh my God.
Great shot.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. I think you're a little early on the table saying no. I think it just said yes.
I'm just gonna have to just I think Nick is my new hero. The only 409 in the world that would make that shot.
Yeah.
Wow. He's been practicing, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike Patrick Lynn.
Pat practices?
He has an 8-foot table in his basement, but he doesn't seem to be getting any better. I don't know, what the logic behind that is. All right. What do we got here? You got a picture of Nate and Morgan, and you can tell there's some tension.
Yeah.
She's trying to stay positive. He's trying to stay in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Look at that stern talking to right there.
She's doing what she can to end up
Yeah.
getting him to relax.
Something like if you make another ball. I've seen that in a movie.
Gee, I wonder which one.
But it was the opposite. It was like, you better start making balls.
Yeah, but that might be the wrong way to go about it, too.
That would make me
I
more
mean-
nervous.
Well, yeah, you start trying too hard and pressing.
Yeah. Well, the problem is Nick's on the hill now. So
Right.
Nate's not that far behind. I mean, one game is you're just one step away. So
Yes.
Nate's got to bear down here and win the next 3 games in a row.
3 in a row.
And this is not a bad one to start with. What are you taking?
For me, ball in hand, I like stripes. I like them a lot.
I like it a lot. It's like Dumb and Dumber up in the booth today. Could I be Floyd? I don't know.
Lloyd?
Lloyd? Yeah, whatever his name was. See, that's exactly it. I don't even remember their name.
I remember weird stuff like that.
And the funny thing is Lloyd actually is older, but
Mhm.
has aged better. Have you
Yeah.
seen him? In movies, he looks way younger than Jim
yeah.
Carrey. Crazy how that happens. Did you see the new one?
No, I haven't
Oh,
yet.
don't.
Don't?
It's like they're just too old.
Ah.
It's cringy. But it's good. I
Mhm.
mean, if you can get it for free. All right, so Nate's working on this. He's going to have to bump the 8 here and get lucky. Okay, so he missed. He left a tough shot for Nick, but you know what? That 4 ball would be in trouble. You got to shoot the 4 first.
Right.
He's not seeing it. He's not seeing it.
Right. He's so focused on that 6.
Yeah, he could run all these and still be stuck on the 4 now. Or
Well,
was that a safety?
as far as the safety goes, I mean, he's got the positive part here where he's jacked up.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not a great safety with the 13. I take that back. Yeah, let's see. Does he bump the ball? Got to get real. Oh, what a
Yeah.
great stroke. Does not bump the 6 at all. I mean, Nate's sitting good. If you're playing
Right.
chess, this is checkmate.
Yeah.
4 balls not going anywhere. You're going to have to make the 7 and play a safe.
Right.
And you're going to have to hope that Nate does something wild and it just opens all that up. Maybe gives you ball in hand.
Right.
So I recommend making the 7
Mm-hmm.
and then possibly playing a safe on the 3. Maybe a stop shot. Keep it behind the 5. Let the 1 bounce off the rail and open up a little bit.
And I'm thinking even, I mean, right now, if you choose to, you could almost just not make the 7 and put some foul and try and put
Sure.
this cube behind the 1 and 3,
Sure,
5.
you don't have to make the 7, but you got to make sure you know where the cue ball's going. You know?
Right. That's the key.
All right, so he's going full throttle here.
So what do you do here?
I miss, and then I sit down and I get really mad at myself.
That is one of those, that whole mental game of pool that's the biggest challenge we deal with.
Okay, so now he's just taking this is in Nate's control now.
Yes,
there's
it
there's no safety, there's no block. Nate has the opportunity here to bring this up to 5 within 1 game of Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he hit that pretty
Good
hard.
combo.
And the 8 has not opened up. Man, I'm going to get Nick to buy me some lottery tickets tonight.
Yeah. He's getting some pretty nice rolls out of this.
I would have to say that, and I'm not saying it's like a lucky roll thing. He's creating them, for the most part. But Nate is not getting any real positive rolls.
No, he hasn't.
So maybe that's a start. You know what? Let's slow it down. Let's let Nick fire at a few of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
See what happens. Nick Leick, let's go, son. 1 more. Jenny up north with the family. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time. Sounds fun. Anytime you're on a boat.
I agree.
Partly cloudy, so it's kind of a nice day to go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not too hot.
My last 2 weekends I was up at the cottage, oh my God. Beautiful.
Yeah, if you don't mind saying.
Yeah, it's up. The cottage is up in Ocano, right on the bay.
Oh, cool. It's nice. Nice little. I don't have anything like that.
Well, that's one that's been in the family like forever.
Yeah. My wife's family had a cottage, and then one of those things where like one of the aunts took it and then sold it, and a big old family battle, and that starts to happen after a while.
And that's the hard part right now, right? It was passed down to my mom and her brother.
What a great
and
show.
now once all this is all done, if we don't figure something out, it's going to be owned by 7 people once my mom passes.
Well,
and we'll
think,
figure it out.
Yeah, legally, and you just got to work it out. I did the same thing, and it worked out really well. And a lot of people just can't do it. They get in legal battles. They fight.
Right.
They want this. It should be theirs, and the next thing you know, the family loses
and that's
the
kind
cottage.
of that's kind of what we ran into on this one, because my cousins right now with their dad had died. 2 of them are saying, well, now it's enforced. It's like, no, my mom's still half owner.
Yeah, and not to dig this story too deep of a hole, but a lot of times it comes down to family members with a lot of money maybe do more renovations,
right?
And then they feel like they own more of it because of that.
Right.
But that's just not how it works with a family cottage. But in the end, everybody gets screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen it twice now. I'm trying to reverse that.
Stripes here.
Yeah, he's been playing safe. So Nick
Yeah.
is continuing to play smart.
And I would do the
strategic.
same here. I'd still do some sort of safe here.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the color of money theme and think you can get out here, because the 14 doesn't go anywhere unless you can get perfect on it, and then you're somehow going to have to get short side of the 8.
Exactly.
I like playing safe here. Oh, this is Nate.
Oh, it's Nate up, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was figuring on the stripes with Nate.
Yeah. Yeah, you're on and I'm not. See, we need Tim to keep us under control, Pat. I don't know what you were complaining about. Tim does a great job, man. And I'm just kidding. He gave you rave reviews.
See, when I was with Pat, that was my first time, and I haven't built up a rapport with Pat as of yet. You and I haven't talked a lot around with each other in the past, even though it's out in the pool hall. So
this is your first time with Pat, huh?
Never mind. I suppose I might be able to get away with it. I guess Pat broke my cherry, huh?
Well, as far as commentary goes, it does take a little bit of practice. unlike me, I think I get worse.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also not monetized. We're not charging anybody. So, if they don't like it, they could just hit mute and
Exactly.
put on some music and just watch it in the background. But before you hit mute, make sure you buy another blue bobber and have it sent to the booth. Because I think we're getting a little short here. And Tim doesn't drink. He's like Flanders from Simpsons.
That's Flanders.
Oh no, who's the real clean cut? Is that
Mhm.
Flanders?
That's Ned Flanders, yeah.
Yeah, you could be
The
Flanders.
the guy that ends up acting like how is it? The proverbial where always goes to church, clean cut.
Okay. And who's that's gonna be ball in hand.
Yeah.
Who's Mr. Burns' assistant? That's what I'm mixing up.
Oh.
We'll let the
God.
audience let us know if they're interested. Unless you remember, but
I
I'm
don't.
not gonna put you on the spot.
I didn't watch a lot of The Simpsons. I was kind of weird that way.
Well, it was kind of my generation. We had all the Simpson shirts,
Mm-hmm.
Eat my shorts and all that. Okay, so he called safe, right? No,
No.
I don't know. Is he gonna shoot this too quick? I'm not gonna be able to get a shot.
He's getting ready to shoot.
All right, here I'm gonna give you right down the barrel. He's got a shot in the side, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Cross corner?
Yep. Well, I think he was going for the side.
I think so too.
Now, Nick, if Nick takes his time here, he should be able to go.
Right.
I kind of like taking the 2 to the 1 to the 5 to the 8.
I like the 1, the 5, then the 2.
I just don't like
'Cause if
moving
you're-
around too much.
but if-
See, look at now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But he's still got the safety valve here.
He's okay. He's just got to not hit this too hard. All right, Nick. This is it, buddy. You put a little
Mhm.
draw on this. You stun out about
Exactly.
4 inches, and you are game over winner, new Jester champion. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
This guy continues to just blow my mind. He's making all these shots. I'm never gonna play him for money again.
Yeah, he's shooting.
Wow.
He's definitely not shooting a 400 rate. He's closer to that 500 rate. The way he's shooting, I mean, like low to mid fives.
Oh, I'm gonna find out what Nick had for breakfast and what kind of motivation got him here today. Because
Right.
whatever it is, he did it.
Wait a second. I think I did see them eating breakfast here beforehand.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
Come down to the Apple, have a great breakfast out of the Scratch Made kitchen. Look at that. Steve Hendricks coming up, giving him a high five. That's nice.
Yeah, they did. It was a great match, though.
All right, so I guess that's it. I mean, we got Nick at 7. Make sure that score does show. We're going to leave it run for a few minutes, maybe throw it up on the arena view, and we will be right back for the Knights, and that's going to be
Well, hopefully you
about
get
4:30.
some. Yeah, hopefully you get someone that'll be able to commentate for you. I wish I could, but something about needing to make money to pay the bills.
Well, you got to work.
Yeah, that's what I
well,
mean.
Tim, I do appreciate it, man. By the way, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
And also, thanks for stepping away from Morgan. She really wanted to get in, and
Oh, yeah.
she brought a different spice to the
Right.
stream. And honestly, we're always trying to just
Have
keep it-
fun.
That's what the name is, open stream.
Right.
We don't mind anyone coming. If you're playing, bring a brother, bring
Right.
a cousin, bring a dad. They can get up in the booth as long as they keep it slightly kid friendly, right? We
Right.
don't want to get too crazy.
Right.
Dropping F-bombs and things like that. We're fine with it.
Right. And you know what? If I would have really desperately wanted to hop right on, I would have ended up going in the back room and hopped on the other
Yeah, you
mic.
could have. Yeah, Ray did that for a little while.
Right.
So, all right. Well, I guess we're calling that a wrap for Nick Leick Jr. And we'll be back shortly.